Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today I'm just making a little bit of ephemera bits and pieces to go into my latest journal, which is going to be the timeless travel. I'm using those papers. So I've got a few little bits that I've been doing, so I thought I'll pop the camera on and just so you can just see what I'm up to. So I don't really have a plan, I'm just sticking bits on. These are some sort of like rice paper pictures that I had, which I've just backed onto some tea stain paper and some card that I've tea stained, so there'll be nice little journaling cards to go in it. These ones I've just stuck some napkins on, so this is what I'm going to be doing today. Just some napkins on some paper and making bits and pieces. I'm going to leave them sort of like this size, and then I can cut them down to make some journaling cards or some little pockets to put in there. And that's another one I've got. So I've got some beautiful napkins with hot air balloons on, and this one's got some script, and I've just stuck some, these are from the Timeless Travel, some embellishments from that. And this one, which I did like this, exactly the same, and I've just made a couple of little pockets, little tucks either side, folded it in half, and it's made this lovely little booklet. Well, not booklet, but it's like a little folder in there, and I've just stuck some bits and pieces on it. So that's what I'm up to today. And I've also got some postcards that I've coffee stained as well, and I thought I'd just put some napkins on the back of those and try and make them sort of like old and grungy as well to go into the journal. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you, I've got this as well, which is lovely, which has got some trains on it, so it's sort of like handmade paper, this one, which is lovely. I've got this napkin, which is a Paris one, and it's all got sort of like travel bits on it, so that's quite nice to use. And then again, I've just got these lovely little hot air balloons on there and some script. So it's just a bit of really sticking, and all as I do, so if nobody's seen me do this before, I just take my glue stick and I just, this paper is 120 gram paper I'm using, so it's a little bit thicker than copy paper, and I'm just gluing it down with glue stick. So I pop some glue stick on, take a bit of napkin. Now I'm just gonna stick this on like this. It doesn't have to be perfect because it will be cut down, or you don't want it to be perfect anyway. You want it to be sort of like a bit mismatch. Just stick it on. Doesn't matter about the wrinkly bits. Stick it down, and then I'm just going to cut them off. And using, you can use PVA glue, Mod Podge or decoupage glue, but I quite like using the glue stick because it's quick and easy. And what I did on, I think these ones, I popped some matte medium over the top, or you can pop a little bit of Mod Podge over the top as well if you wanted to, just to make sure it's all stuck down properly. So I'm just going to stick these on like this. Now I want a bit of, just tear this down here. I'm going to just stick that like that. So this is quite nice. I use this one a lot, which is a really lovely napkin, because it's just, it sort of like fits into all sort of themes that you're doing. So just thought I'd have a little play today without having any sort of plan on doing anything, because I've been so busy, I've got so much on at the moment, so I just wanted to sort of do something that I don't really have to think about too much, and have a little bit of time out in my craft room. So just do a little bit of sticking. Right, I'm going to put a little bit of this on the end there. Let's see if this will tear all the way down. Just stick that piece over the top. So quick and easy, like that. And stick that down. So once you've done these, you can, it's just like really having a little collage piece of paper, and you can cut it up and you can make little tags, little pockets and all sorts. So I thought if I get them all ready, once I've done my journal and pop that together, I can just take these bits and make things with it. So they will all be ready. Oops. Just cut the little bits off. Like that. So again, if you wanted to make a little booklet, you can just fold it in half like that, which is easy peasy. So that's one. How quick was that? And again, you can stick, I've just sort of like stamped on, I found this actually, I'd stamped some bits and pieces onto some tea stain paper. So these can just be collaged over the top as well. So I thought I'd use those up as well. So let's do a postcard. What did I do with my postcards? So these are really nice because I just buy these and they're just white. So I thought in a travel one they would look quite nice. So I'm going to use a little bit of this one, I think. So again, if you've not used napkins before, just take the top layer off. I normally get some glue in between my fingers, and it just helps you open up the napkin a little bit. So that just goes on there like that. So sticks on there, easy peasy. And then you can just sew around the outside, and then you've got a lovely little postcard ready done. I would probably glue over the top of this one. Make sure we've got it the right way around. Pop this on. Just like that. And stick it down. Sometimes you have like the little bumpy bits on the outside of napkins, so just press those down. Just do it quite gently, so you don't rip the napkin. Like that. And they will also disappear, the little bits, when you put glue over the top. Put a bit of decoupage glue or Mod Podge or something over the top, they all disappear. So there we go, let's chop it off the outside. Like that. Oops. And there we go, lovely little postcard. I think that looks really nice. It's a really nice journaling card for the journal. Now what I'm going to do, I've got this one, which is the Liquitex matte medium, and this is quite a fluid, this is quite a runny one. Let me just get a paintbrush. So what I'm going to do, just to make sure it's stuck down properly, I'll get the lid off. Pop a little bit on there, take your paintbrush and just paint it over the top, like that. So that means that it's not going to come off or anything, so a little bit more. Just like that. Make sure you've got a nice thin layer over the whole of it. It doesn't take very long to dry this either. Oopsie daisy. Perfect. And then we have a nice, just pop that to the side to dry, and you've got a nice little postcard. So I'll do the same as this one as well. So I think they look really nice. So let's do a bigger sheet, I think. Put that to the side using this. So let's just see which way it tears. So that can go there, I think. And maybe I'll pop a little bit of the writing one on the side. enough? Just, I think. Stick this one down first. So yes, just a little bit of sticking today, just to get everything ready. It sticks down, the glue stick sticks it down so well. Perfect. Oops. There we go. A little bit down there. And there we go. Lovely. Cut these little bits off. Oops. Sticky scissors. And that's perfect. Oops. Look at that, doesn't it look nice? Again, you can make it into a little booklet, so you can make lots of little quick booklets like this. I'm going to go over this one with some matte medium because it's just peeling up just a little bit. Like that. Just do it quite gently over the top so you don't pull up your napkin from the background. So if you've got lots of different napkins, obviously it doesn't have to be with the travel theme, you can do anything. So if you've got some bits of napkin that you just want to sort of like collage on there, this is a good way of using them up. Just like you would use up your little scrap bits of paper, this is a nice way to use up your scrap bits of napkin that I tend to have quite a lot of. And there we go. I'm just popping that over the top. You just stick it down nicely and protect it a little bit. And there we go. Easy peasy, as I say. Okay, so these little bits. I quite like that one as a postcard. I think that looks really nice. And these bits here. So let me pop this over there so we don't get all sticky. And then what I was going to do, what did I do with that other piece here? I'm going to take a piece of this paper. This is just tea stain, coffee stain paper, which is 120 grams, so it's a little bit thicker. I'm going to pop that onto here, like that, and then say about there. Just eyeball it a little bit. Okay, so that would just sit on there nicely. I think I might, where's my little, oops, just round these edges a little bit, just like that, and that will just fit on there. To just ink the edges. So once you've got your bits there, it's quite quick, isn't it, to put it all together. Again, it's sort of like, just do it. Try not to think about it. I know I do say this a lot, but get all your bits and pieces out that you want to use, and try not to think about it too much, and just make it, just stick them on, because I think that is, the more you think about it, the harder it is, because I do that sometimes. If I doubt myself, it takes me so much longer to make something. If you just do it, it always ends up looking pretty good. So I'm going to just stick that on there, and I think I can add, if I wanted to add some cheesecloth or anything as well, I can do that afterwards. So I'm going to stick that on here. Like this. And then I will sew around this here. I think that, just like that, I think looks quite nice, just to go onto the front of a journal, because I can pop things like cheesecloth underneath this bit when you stick it down and sew it on to the front of the journal. Okay guys, well that was just a quick video of a few bits that I was doing, just a little bit of napkin sticking. So we've got these few bits here, that one there which I love, and then we've got the other postcard here, a few little bits that I've been doing to get on with. So have a go, get your napkins out, all your little bits and pieces. These are really nice, just little grungy journaling cards. So don't worry if you've got things that are ripped and torn, I think they look really nice. So, and then just these little booklets. So there we go guys, quick little look of what I've been up to. I've got these tags, these are from the kit as well, and I might actually cut little bits out and stick them on top of the papers as well. That's a nice thing about the digitals, you can just print them off and use them as much as you like. So there we go guys, that's what I've been up to this morning, and I will show you once I've put my journal together, and we'll be adding these bits into it. Alright guys, we'll have a fantastic day, and I will see you soon. Alright, take care, bye bye.